Good evening, everyone. The world is beautiful, and it becomes even more beautiful for a bond between a mother and daughter. And we have today a wonderful pair in front of us, a great mother and a wonderful daughter. A daughter who has made her mother proud, and a mother who has made her daughter proud. It's really a great privilege to have them here today with us, share their journey. Let's get to know more about the lives of these two special individuals who are in front of us. Today, they are our guests. Let's celebrate their journey today on the International Fab Talks. International Fab Talks is about connecting, meeting, bonding, and networking with people from different walks of life. She is none other than Kalai Selvi and Jyoti Kalai, who's here with us to share their journey with us to inspire us in the right way. What are the achievements of both of them and how they have come so far? We'll get to know more about this beautiful bond between a mother and daughter. Let's welcome both of them, say hello to them, and continue this beautiful journey on the International Fab Talks. Yes, dear. Hello to both of you and welcome to the session. Thank you very much for being here with
Thank
us
you.
today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear. I go ahead and share your profile and we begin the session.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, dear friends, today I'd love to share the profiles of our celebrity guests. As I've earlier mentioned, we have with us a mother and her wonderful daughter who are here to share their journey with us and inspire us in the right way. We share about the achievements of the mother. She is a wonderful speaker, an activist, and she is a great motivator. She's been the source of Jyoti's, what you can say, achievements till date. And of course, Jyoti has also put her entire life into making her mother very proud. She's a wonderful person. And we get to know more about how this mother has been a single parent and being able to do justice to her daughter. We've seen many of the parents just letting go of their offsprings. But here today, we have a great mother who many of us could derive a lot of strength, I guess. What I would like to share today is we can derive as mothers, we could derive a lot of strength and energy from Kalai Selvi, who has, brought up her daughter in the right way, who has enabled her to grow and, build a beautiful world for herself and for others. We'll get to now know more about Jyoti, how she is lighting the lamp of joy and peace across the world. She's been visiting several countries. We'll get to know more about Jyoti Kalai. I just add a bit more to her profile. She has secured the first rank and two scholarships in MA. She's completed a post graduation in that is MA in music. That's really nice. And she's also completed her bachelor's in violin. That is also with a first class. And she's completed a diploma in music. So she's like a music teacher as well, you could say. She's completed a diploma in music teacher training with a distinction. That's wonderful. She has also completed a diploma in Hindustani music with a first class. She's also connected with Western vocals and grade 5 and many, many more. And she's a topper when she completed her graduation. We'll get to know more about it. I really love the way she's been achieving so many things with the help of her mother. Her mother is really a strong person in her life. And of course, the various other people who support Jyoti, and as well as Jyoti supporting others as well. It's a two-way give and a take, right? And to add more to Jyoti's profile, she is a wonderful and a renowned violinist. She's also able to play the keyboard very well. She's a great keyboard player, and she's been awarded by the President of India as a good role model in the year 2021. And she's also received the award as the best vocalist, that is the Kalai Valarmani Tamil Nadu State Award 2022. Plus, she has received 28 other awards, 28 plus other awards from various reputed organizations till date. And she's a singer, not in one language, but multilingual. So more than 6 languages, I guess that it could be Tamil, English, Telugu, Hindi, Malayalam, etc. That's really nice. And she has performed on several platforms. One to mention here is the Parliament of India in front of the President and the Prime Minister in their residences. That's really great. And it's a great honor to have them here today on the Fab Talks. That's wonderful. And she's been visiting several countries to showcase her talent, and she's been invited and respected for the good work that both of them are doing. That's really great. She's also been invited and performing at Dubai Indian Consulate Scotland, Malaysia, Oman, USA, and much, much more. And she also has a wonderful memory. That's what's being said, that Jyoti has a wonderful memory. She can recall very well and remembers and sings any character in Tirukural. That is the ancient wisdom from Tamil Nadu, India. So that's really nice. We'll get to know more about Jyoti and her mother, how she is a source of inspiration to her mom, and as well as a mom being a great source of inspiration to her daughter, and both of them being a wonderful source of motivation for each one of us. Dear ma'am, it's really a pleasure to have you here with us, Kalai Selvi ma'am. Thank you so much. And thanks to Jyoti as well for being here with us. Thank you so much. I'd first like to put a
Thank you.
question to Kalai Selvi ma'am. How would you like to share your journey today? As a single parent, you've been very successful, very proud, and in a very dignified manner, you've been taking your journey forward. We would love to know something from you about your life. What made you so strong and resilient till date? Over to you.
Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Actually, uh, I did my part, but I disturbed so many people. That's why I came here. People used to tell me that you sometimes you are torturing us, but as a special parent, getting the opportunity, guidance, everything is a little difficult when compared to normal kids. So, education, employability, entertainment, everything is the biggest challenge in day to day busiest life. But as a mother, I tried my level best to give my daughter education is the true vision. So that's only the main motto is she must go to a college and complete her music. That is the biggest task in my life. She completed her master's with first class, first rank. That is the very happiest moment in my life. More than eyesight, she got my inner sight as a music, as a education background.
Excellent, ma'am. That's really nice. You're so proud when you share about your daughter, her achievements. That's really nice. And we are proud of you. You're a strong mother. And hats off to you for being so strong. That's really nice. And we'd love many of the mothers out there to learn this from you. Not only the mothers, the fathers, the caretakers, the nurturers, to love the children that are given to us by the Almighty, to take care of them. That's really nice. I'd love to hear Jyoti speak now. Jyoti, how would you like to define yourself for all of us, Jyoti, today?
Uh,
Hi, good
Hi,
evening.
good evening.
I
I,
will give.
I will give hope and happiness to the society through my singing. Let's embrace, include, and inspire. I started 10 years about my musical journey.
Mm.
Uh, in music college, I went for 13 years. I went to music college and violin, 9 years I learned it. I play keyboard, I play piano, I play Western songs, in English song, then many more Hindi songs. I am pitch perfect. Thank you.
Wow, that's
Passion, therapy turned into passion to profession. Destination is profession. Now, happily, I'm saying she is my breadwinner.
wow. Journey as a single mother, what is it required from a single mother to take care of her child, or a single parent? Let us be non-biased over here. As a single parent, what is it that requires, one requires to have within them to make it successful for themselves and their children as well? Over to you. How she's been transforming it for herself and for her daughter. Over to you, ma'am. Could you share something from your end?
Yeah, thank you for this wonderful opportunity again. She is the combination of visual impairment and intellectual disability. So the IQ level is below 10 years only. So musically, she's having a master's degree. That is, musically, she can understand and coordinate with the teachers and do programs, albums, everything. But the planning, the decision making, and taking care of her, everything is done by the caregiver. That is by me only. I'm the brain and the eye behind her. I come to know about her ability and the challenges. and I never gave up. For the past 23 years, I went and chased so many opportunities for her employability, education, right from education to employability, till I'm trying my level best to bring her up. And for her dream, I'm traveling. That traveling gives lot of understanding, that is behavioral understanding, being a kind person, and the communication improved. Overall, her happiness improved from the irritating side to happy side. She's traveling now, and now she is my breadwinner. I'm creating awareness to the society that people should accept, the society should accept them, and based on their skills, employability should be created. Then only their adulthood will be happy. Like normal kids are going after education to office, college, office, and uh, doing their work independently. When it comes to our kids, it's a big challenge, but based on their ability, the society should come friend to support their dreams. Without the society, these kids can't survive.
Yes, ma'am. I agree with what you've shared. That's really very nice of you to share it and create awareness today on the platform as to be inclusive. We would love to have an inclusive society to be acceptable and to give space for one and all. Everyone have to really be on this planet and be happy. That's really nice. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, when you first identified that something was wrong with your little baby girl, was it during the first week of her birth or on day one? How
Day
was it?
one, it happened on the day one, the very darkest day in my life, the 21st February, 6 o'clock, 2001. I can't forget how we used to tell Jesus Christ died and rise like that. After that dark period, only we entered into the light phase, in the bright phase. For that journey, it's very hard, very challenging, knocked so many doors to open, like longing for oxygen that days. But I used to tell the younger parents, never ever give up. No matter what's happening, don't see that. Go on your way to get the best to your kids. Whatever happens, our kid is equally talented, equally lovable, kind. They are God's angels. Actually speaking, these kids are God's angels. They are eco-friendly. How we used to tell eco-friendly. They are people-friendly, eco-friendly. So we have to be very proud while we are creating our, grooming our kids. So don't ever give up. Make the society as your therapy activity. Whatever day-to-day life skills are there, make it as a therapy, as an inclusive therapy format. Then the kids will be more adaptive, independent, happiness, acceptance, tolerance, everything will be cherished. Mingle with the normal community, go to the hotels, go to the parks, go to the malls. Whatever interest your kids are having, just groom them in their interest. They will cherish one day.
Yes, dear. Ma'am, what I'd like to ask you now is as soon as the baby was born, you identified that the child was specially abled, right? There was something
Yeah.
not okay, and you understood that. Now, I'd like to know about your family members. Like, how did they respond? And you are a single mom now. If we could ask you, like, why did the father not stand with the child? Is he there or not? Or what is it? If I may ask you, if you're comfortable, you can answer. Now we're going to ask a very crucial question and an important question to get to know about why always the mother comes forward to take care of children who are specially abled. We have found most of the parents, one of the parent taking special care of the children, and one of the parent is like not involved. And here we have found in most cases, we have found the mother coming forward, standing with the child, picking up the child, holding it, the child close to her bosom, and looking after the child in the right way. We would like to ask this question: Where is the other parent? Why does he or she escape from the scene or is not present in the child's life? If you are responsible for the birth of the child, why do you have to move away, abandoning your child? That is the big question I'd like to ask, ma'am, because she is a single parent. And why did the father of the child abandon the mother and the child? And how did she cope with it? We'll get to know about it, her thoughts and views on this important question. I'm sure many of you would love to know about it and would want to learn how to be strong and resilient. Ma'am, over to you for this answer. We'd love to know about your thoughts and views and how did you face the situation. Over to you as a single
Uh,
parent.
as a single mom, most of the parents with special needs, 90%, more than 90% of the parent, both the parent, the ladies are suffering, the mothers are suffering with the kids. Maximum father give up because of the challenges, and when the child is growing also, when they coming to teens or becoming adult, the parent after the both in the father role, doing the father role, he used to get struck, fed up, gave up. They don't want to continue the journey with the kids. There's initially also, when come to know also, they used to break up in the initial period itself. Mid of the journey also, they want to break up. They don't want to continue with the kids life. It is real. um, தமிழ்ல சொல்றதுன்னா, என்ன நிறைய பேரண்ட்ஸுக்கு இது வந்து இட்ஸ் லைக் அ கர்ஸ். தே யூஸ் டு திங்க், for me it's a burden. For me, I want to live little peaceful life, so I want to leave the baby and leave the family, and they used to get out of the family. क्या कर सकते, ज्यादा पेरेंट्स ऐसा ही रहता है. मेरे को ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन आते तो पेरेंट्स के बारे में मैं इमीडिएटली पूछती हूँ. People used to tell, don't ask their personal, but I as some psychology, I know, as a psychology, 99% I'm seeing that kind of people struggling for their livelihood, their employability, their economy is very poor because of the father left the family. In my case, the day one itself become separated. The day one itself started the fight against between us because of the kid. We don't want to keep the kid. So many parents are thinking about the mercy killing also, because they can't to they can't have the kids in a safest manner to provide their everything. No, they therapy, education, employability, the better health, everything we can't afford as a single. So they want, if the want to terminate the baby also, what to do? We can't live in this condition. Used to tell so many parents to me. This is the pathetic side of our journey.
Yes, dear. So when Jyoti's dad did not want to take up his responsibilities and he walked away, how did you deal with the situation? What was that feeling in your heart and your mind and within you? Like, what did you decide at that moment?
The 26 years I received 23 years back, my life started. But I have to thank my parents. They gave everything. My father used to tell me, you don't want to go to any temple to see the God. God is here. But while she is survived, while she is alive, do the best to her. That is the true service to the God. That is my parent, my mother, father passed away. We donated my father's body to King KMC, Kilpauk Medical College only. We donated body donation. Still, my mom is with me. She is 76. She is only supporting me. I have to thank entire my life to my parents only. They don't want to leave me like an orphan. They hugged me and took care of us. We both. That's why we are in a safest region. They gave everything for us.
That's really nice that you had the support of your parents and your father as well stood as a great rock in your life. That's really nice. May his soul rest in peace. That's really wonderful. And you have your mom still with you. That's really nice. And she's a great source of support. That's wonderful. So I see three strong women, right? That is your mother, that is you, and your daughter as well. Now, ma'am, I'd like to ask you about this. Like, now, Jyoti is now 23, like, and we as mothers or we as parents will not be there for many more years. Like, when it's time for us to leave, we will have to leave the world and go. So what have you thought for Jyoti about her, how she has to be safe? Do you have some people around you who are there to take care of her? Because you are the brain and the entire you know you are her world. Like, you are there to support her in the right way. With your help, she's come out so far. If you are no more, who's going to take care of her? Have you thought of it? Does that question really trouble you every day, or you have things in place?
As a society, we are talking about what after us. As far as myself is Jyoti's mother, Kalai Selvi, is concerned, I am connected with so many NGOs because I personally, how long she survive in this world, she should do some sort of charity to her community, because we are secured by my parents. They say if they are not there, we will be in roads. So my aim is my daughter should do some kind of charity work with the good hearted people, even though they are not rich, they are not fully give whole support to her, but she should live her life healthily to serve through her music to other suffering souls. So I'm working with so many NGO people. I'm personally asking them, will you be able to handle my daughter? My daughter is this condition. I used to write everything in my page. I used to tell my challenges also. People used to tell, don't write the challenges. I used to tell, if somebody is coming about to know my daughter, want to support in some way, they will read my history. Based on my history, they will take care of, they will be an guide or mentor to my daughter, and through her, through them, she will do her charity work to the society. Through her music, she will sing, she will earn, she will support. They will take care of her betterment. That is that security. Without physical abusement, verbal abusement, she will be in a safer side of her life till her last breath. But as far as the community is concerned, we used to talk a lot about what after us. Kindly train our kids after 10 years to be with the caregivers, or in a shelter based or a group home based life we have to give our kids. Don't keep with you always like pampering like a newborn baby. Don't keep like that. Leave them in a safest place and watch them what they are doing. If we are alive, I can see my daughter what she is struggling, what she is having. If we are not there, who will take care? So in our presence we must be absent, I used to tell. In with invisible presence, we should watch and do the best to our kids, and make the kids to be independent without harm, without any arrogance mentality. Train them very, work hard physically, mentally, and in feeding also give less carb, and train them to be very active. Little things also they can do and they can earn with the support of the caregiver. Like I'm back, she is earning. With the support caregiver supporter, they can earn a little bit. We have to create the employability. Then they will sleep. They won't go for any idle man's mind is devil's paradise. It is applicable for our kids also. If they can be having minimum motor skills, not able to, can't able to see, can't able to speak, can't able to hear, with the minimum motor skills, if they are capable, we have to train for a minimum work. I used to tell my parents, don't keep like a baby, always keeping here and taking care of them. Leave them. At least they have to crawl and do their work. Then only we can live a gentle life.
Yes, dear, I understand, ma'am. I understand you're a very strong parent. I get that. You want to make your daughter independent. You want all the parents out there to make their children independent, not to, like, pamper them or keep them close to you. How long will you do it? As long as you're alive. But
In
then
our
ultimately,
absence, they have to live happily now. In our presence, we have to put all the hard efforts. I can't say for normal kids. I don't know about normal kids. I'm talking about my special kids only. Till the day one, you have to train them. It's not yours. It's others. It's not yours. We are not going to get married them like that. I'm not talking anything. In our absence, with the support worker, they have to survive because the caregiver are facing a lot of challenges. We are not training properly. As a parent, we are only pampering them. That is my aim.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you for sharing that. That's really nice. Now, I'd like to ask you a question on this. Just a second, ma'am.
Yeah,
Now,
can.
see, as we get to know that she is challenged with she's visually challenged and she has an IQ of a 9-year-old kid for life. So, what I want to ask you is now she's 23, right? So, is there any chance that her IQ levels could increase? Now, she is just like a 9-year-old child, as you said. Like, will her IQ develop and become like?
Improvement is there. That is the tolerance level, understanding in going in flight, and asking. The verbal improvement is there, but the independence, you can differentiate about the. I'm talking about improvement and independence. She can't fly in the sky, but she can fly in the room. Able to understand
Yes, yes.
multiple things she can't do. Multiple. What is multiple? Cognitive, reasoning, thinking, why this is happening, how to secure, how to safeguard economically, how to be with a person. If any sexual violence is happening, how to protect. These are all the because visually also it is difficult for her to see, and the mentally also here so many things are happening. No, can't see here and also hear the problem. This is the combination. It's very difficult. I'm telling you, with the visual combination, intellectual disability, brain is the CPU having the struck here. But through this only, she improved this life. We are everything I'm injecting from externally. Technically, she doesn't know anything. What's happening? Why it's happening? The reasoning and all. But injecting the things, she grabs and she is not become calm. She doesn't know about the sex violence, opposite gender attraction, about the gender differences. Nothing she doesn't know. She is equally treated like a parrot, also like a hen, like a dog, like a cat. Cat, are you got married? You are having family cat. Why are you mewing, mew, 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 mew? What's happening to you? How you will sleep? She's asking to a cat, to a dog. So she treats everything like our as a human only. She treats everything. So the reasoning, thinking, everything is confusing to her. To my knowledge, how she is understanding, because if we become an adult, we know about this relationship, the biological changes, the everything we know as an adult after teens. No, she doesn't know about these things. She never asked me about what is these things. But I don't want to do a lot of confusion she will happen. No, so what are all the ability? I'm focusing on the ability, able to understand. I don't want to because already she's in a trauma. See, the total day is like this. Total day is like this. What we are here entering, I can't say it's a curse or blessing. Sometimes I used to literally, I used to cry, and I died so many years back itself. But I have to live. What to do? It's very paining for me. Every night I used to sleep in bed. Oh, this dark only her life is the understanding. So I'm making her happy from all the irritation. Your own behavior, you won't believe she got self-injurious behavior at the age of 3. She won't sleep with the sleeping medication, with the psychiatric medication. Now we dropped everything because the music healed her. The inner soul only is music. Very tragedy. Where death comes also within a day, it happens, but lifelong. That's why I'm thinking, if she want to survive, she must be a good child with the good people, with a good cause. The nature will, if nature blesses, let her live. I'm not expecting she will live 100 years, she will learn this and that. Her end life should be very calm and peace.
Yes, dear.
I used
I
to
understand.
give very little food only. I used to treat like a trainer only. I never behave with her like a mom. I won't give all the love. I used to tell her, if you want to survive in this earth, you must be very calm. You have to accept tolerance. Sagichukano, you must be very patient. All the illness you have to accept and live in this earth. Then only you can survive. This world is not for you. It's very difficult to handle, but work hard till you die. For your bread, you have to work hard. I told her like that when she asked me, what is 20 years? You have to earn for your bread till your last breath. So I'm making her, I'm
Yes.
scolding her, I'm treating her like a warden, like a master. No other way. Without me, who will do this? The society is not comfortable to caretake of them. So I'm treating in a rough way only.
Yes, dear. I observed that. So I wanted to ask you that. I've observed that like you are, as you said, you're not showing that motherly love. You're like a trainer, like a teacher. I've observed that, and I felt like asking you, but good you've shared that from your end because you love her genuinely and you want to see her in the right in the right frame of mind, or maybe in the right way that life has to teach her certain things. So you want to teach her like that. I get to understand what you shared. I understand it.
Practically speaking, in my absence, she don't want to live in this earth. Practically speaking, I'm not interested. After me, she should not be in this earth. But if she wants to do something to the society, she should be trained. That's why I'm training her.
Excellent, excellent. We are proud of you, ma'am. We are proud of you. You're a very strong mother. That's really nice. And you've even educated us as well as mothers to be like strong and take care of our children and not to give a lot of love or pamper them, to train them for life. That's what you've
Wow.
done for your daughter, right? You're doing.
With the minimalist mentality, don't give anything with your money, with your name, with your fame, with your anything I'm having. We people used to tell, no, we can grab anything. Don't give that. I won't give. I will give 3 meal, little meal only. I used to tell, I won't give you. She asks me, little more I can get. No, I used to shut the door. No, don't. Immediately she used to go out of the place.
Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing all of that, ma'am. Now, ma'am, I want to ask you a very sensitive question. Now, have you seen or has she complained that anybody has taken advantage of her or come near her? And there's a good touch and a bad touch. Have you seen anybody trying to abuse her, or did she complain of anybody abusing her?
No, I used to tell her, you have to scream. You should tell, don't touch me. Like that only I used to tell. So I initially, basically also she doesn't have any, she won't go to any near male or female, anybody she won't go. Only me, she used to hug me, or she used to tap like this. She won't go to anybody's near or sitting in a lap or touching them. She won't touch like that and all. She won't do any the sensitive issues that she won't do, and she didn't have faced anything like that. I used to live in a safe. I used to study people, whether male, female, third gender. I used to move with a lot of people in society. I used to do. I am always in a traveling mode only, but it never happened. I used to tell her, "Don't touch me. You have to tell. Don't touch me." She never told me. I used to tell, people should not touch your breast or panties area. Or, she won't remove her dress also anywhere. So these are always she used to cover her dress. I used to wear skirts and all. She will wear full pant only. Like she used to take care of her. That is her thing. Always, immediately she takes bath, she used to wear her dress and used to come outside like that. And also she won't go near with others and all. She won't touch. She never complained, but I used to educate her. So you should not allow anybody to touch. You have to shout. Don't touch me, you have to tell. But I leave her in a community for 3 days to train her also. There also they told she won't go to anybody or sitting near or any, she won't touch anybody like that. So I trained her. I used to tell her every time. I used to tell her.
Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing that. We'd love now to talk about your mother. She's been a great source of support, the main pillar in your life as of today as well. What is that you have learned from your mother?
Very hard working lady. She's 76. She never gave up. She's very hardworking lady. She never. Normally, people will while they are getting old, they used to longing for help from the kids. In my case, I can't take care of me. I left her and went to America 3.5 months. I used to be in a traveling mode only. Always I will be outside. She never asked me when you will come back. I'm alone. She never asked me. She is the best cook and taking care of everything. I will be like a male with my daughter. I will go in the morning. I don't know when I will come back, but she never asked me where you are going, when you will return. She's my parents are really a greatest blessing. While we are alive, do the best. My father told. தமிழ்ல சொல்லுவாங்க, வாழும் பொழுது நன்மை செய். While we are alive, we are not dead. We are alive. So do the best to your daughter. That's why my daughter's 16 years effort only brought her like a musician with a Tamil scholar. My father is a Tamil scholar. That's why she sings Tirukural and went to America, honored everywhere.
Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing all of that, ma'am. Thank you so much. What I'd like to ask you now is like you've been traveling several countries. What is the response from the people? How much of respect and dignity they have been like, able to share with you? Are they welcoming people like you and your daughter with open arms, or are they having any other agenda on their mind? Like, have they been very kind and courteous towards you and your daughter?
Yeah, they are very, very kind. They gave the best support to me and taking care of us and coming to know about Jyoti's challenges and the ability, musical talents. They come to know about her and want to support her, to encourage her. They honored everywhere. They honored everywhere and called her and to share our journey. We went to Gilroy and Hester and Santa Clara County in California, CA, and shared our journey and various parts of America. We traveled more than 100 days. People are very kind. I want to support her. Like they used to ask me, I shared about the community challenges. Please support to the employability based education, support their talents. They have to earn for their livelihood. How much financial independence is important for to the kids, employment, education, all the challenges. We have to talk about this. We have to customize the education for visually impaired people also. They can't see why they have to study science, maths, everything. What are they going to do with the geography things? No, we have to understand the challenges. We have to little ease their burden. Today they are having a thorn in their everywhere. As a society, as a better human being, we have to understand. One day we have to tie against the eyes how they are leading. One day we have to do how they are hearing. One day we have to be a cripple, how they are running, how they are basic thing. Using the toilet is the biggest task for them. Basic thing. We are thinking that everything is granted. We have to learn a lot of things from the physically challenged community. Then only we will have the compassion, gratitude towards the nature or towards the god, everything. Yeah, whatever things we can still, we have to understand the challenges and support. As a better human, we have to be very kind with them. They are no way they are less to others. They are equally talented. Physically, some things they can't do. She received class first rank in MA with these challenges.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing that. Thank you for giving us hope and courage with what you've shared. I'd like to ask you, do you have siblings? Do you have a brother and sister?
Yeah, I am having one brother and
What
sister.
support have you received from your brother?
Till now, nothing. But from the society, those so many brothers, sisters, they gave their best to me. Because in general, these kids with special needs family siblings are very scared. While we receive the kid itself, they used to tell, don't come to my house, don't see me, because for my kids also it is difficult to get their marriage itself difficult. Why this kid is like this family is a cursed family, so don't tell anywhere, like, you are my sister, you are my brother. This is the biggest challenge in our society. Most of the people with special needs siblings are not supporting. Even parents are not supporting. In my case, my parents supported me.
Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing all of that. I understand that very well. I understand that well. A request to all the siblings to join with one another
Mm.
and be a source of support. No matter what you face through, you are born together from the same parents. You have to really
Little
take
tap
care of
only
one
we need.
another. Pardon, ma'am?
Little tapping, little only we need
Yes,
from
yes,
the
I
sibling
agree.
side.
Very true. Just a little help, just a little empathy, just a little concern. But the truth is, ma'am, strangers help more. I have
Yeah,
seen that. Strangers come forward to help you more than your own siblings, right? In
yeah,
most
it's
cases.
true. For me, so many angels all around the world. They take care of me. That's why only I went to America like a celebrity.
Yes, dear. I get that. So, requesting all the siblings to hold hands with one another and to be a source of strength. Don't leave your loved ones when they are especially in need of your help.
And
Yeah.
also, I request the community, corporate people, very biggest, like Anand Mahindra sir, Infosys, like that, biggest companies, Zoho, please support to the special needs in entertainment-based industry. Give them. People are giving a lot of chances to normal, so many normal singers only. Please come and encourage and give your support, CSR support to the special needs kids. Invite them to entertain in media and music field or in acting, like that. Please support. It's a kind request as a mother from the society on behalf of my society.
Yes, dear, you're very right. I think all of the corporate sector, the managements, and everyone should come forward and support and give opportunities to the specially able. That's really
Um,
nice. With regard to the entertainment industry, they should come forward and have many, many sessions or many, many get togethers or events, to put it right, where they could showcase the talent of the specially abled who are really good at what they are doing. Just as we've seen Jyoti also, she sang so well. I really appreciate that. And of course, our viewers too would appreciate that. What's the message to the world, ma'am? What's the message from Kalai Selvi to the entire world?
yeah, this is my message. Finally, without you people, these kids can't survive single day also. You have to hold their hands. Without you, they can't survive one day. So, as a society, when you come to know we are a believe in God, we are telling God only gave these kids to the society. And then it is our responsibility. So called a normal society should come and encourage and understand their challenges and make a trouble free environment to the government also. I am requesting trouble free environment. Everywhere they can go, they can enjoy, they can lead their life happily without any support. They can fly like a bird. That is our interest and love towards the society. I'm asking our kids should live in this earth till their last breath in a trouble free manner, and they should be a breadwinner. They should be a role model to the society.
Excellent. You want them to be financially independent, right? I really
Yeah,
appreciate what you said.
financially. For that, they should provide what are all the we have to be very concerned in a bright vision. We have to see what are all the possible ways to include, where are all we can include, and then only their employability livelihood will be, because 90% of the people with disabilities families and the adult disability kids, are struggling. Their livelihood is struggling. After 20, they are longing for the breadwinner. But it is highly impossible in our society. Actually, we are only physically disabled. We can't able to hear and see the challenges of our special needs, understand the challenges of our special needs.
Yeah, I agree with you on this point to a certain extent. Yes, ma'am. Very true.
Like India, like 15% of population is, to my knowledge, it's struggling. I'm not having an exact data. To my
Mhm.
knowledge, 15% of population is struggling till now, till today.
Yes. We pray and hope that all of us work together and create a
Yeah.
beautiful world for all the children across the world. It could be the ones specially able or just the normal ones. Now, ma'am, I'd like to ask you, what about your friends? Like, you might have been studying in college, you might have been working, like, and having what role has have friends played in your life? Have they come and supported you, or did your friends back off?
Everything I forgot before 26 years happened. Everything I forgot. After my daughter came in my life, they are my, whoever I met as a special parents, they are my friends only. We used to chat a lot. We used to talk about the social, economical challenges, society challenges. We used to be in rapport and we used to talk the betterment of our kids only. They are all my friends who are all the kids' parents. They are all my friends. We used to chat a lot. Like that only it's going. So they are all my friends. They are, because sometimes 99% of the parents are getting emotionally. What the challenge of to the kids, it's inside us also. What are all the things we are seeing? It reflects in us also. So we are having emotional disturbances, lot of emotional disturbances. So we used to share with the parents only, not with others. People can't understand. I used to share everywhere. Sometimes people used to tell, I can't understand your things. What are you telling? So this is the pathetic part of our life. So all these special parents are our friends.
Yes, dear, I get that. I understand, ma'am. Thank you
Who are
very.
all welcome us, I used to go with them. If people you are welcoming me now, I used to go with you. If you are denying me now, I won't come. That's it.
Yes, dear, I understand that. I understand. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing and enlightening us and creating awareness. That's really nice. Ma'am, I'd like to ask you this, Kalai Selvi, ma'am. You are a great mom who has taken care, who is still taking care of your daughter. And not only your daughter, you're doing it for the community, for the parents and for those specially able children. You are still there as a great source of support and help. Like all of you are helping one another. Now, what I'd like to ask you is, like, have you heard of parents abandoning their children, especially able children? We have heard that, the normal kids born to them itself, they are abandoning here and there in public spaces and all public, what do you say, in the markets and railway stations, etc. We've we've also heard,
Yeah, I heard a lot of stories
yes.
from the equally impaired community, physically challenged community also. Parents dropped me in a home. They told me, don't come to my home. I will leave you here itself.
Mhm.
And after grown up also, I used to hear a lot of stories from my visually impaired community itself. They used to tell me, you are my mummy. How you are taking care of Jyoti? You are my mummy. My parents left me in. They they won't accept to come and stay with them because it's a curse for them. And to get married to the other siblings, it is difficult. Marriage, the family things are also difficult for the siblings. So you don't come to us. People used to tell. The parents used to tell. My special needs community children used to tell me. Very difficult, practically speaking. You can see everywhere. You can hear the lot of stories among us. Around 40 to 50%, to my knowledge, they won't support. If they are supporting now, they are for that money only. If they are earning some money, they will support. But they don't want to keep with them. As a family, they don't want to support them. It's happening today also. That's why we used to go and support them.
Yes, dear. I have one more important question. Now, what is the government of India? doing for, or the government of Tamil Nadu, what is the government doing for people who are specially abled? How are they giving assistance, or maybe financial assistance, or whatever it could be, in whatever way? If you have any idea about it, if you can share that today with us.
We are receiving 2000 rupees for Jyoti. We are receiving 2000 rupees, but some states people are telling in territory, union territory, Pondicherry, they are providing 4500. But to my knowledge, that is not sufficient. At least 10,000 rupees, minimum 10,000, if they are giving now, today condition, it's capable to take care in a home or anywhere. Whereas with the 2,000 or 4,000, how these kids can survive? Because their medication, their food, their accommodation, everything is challenged. That's why people are not willing to take care of them. If the government is, I saw in America, the government is providing sufficient funds and caretaker to the kids, group homes. Everything they are providing. If the parent are not not in job, they are providing enough money. In India, it is difficult. I can understand. It's a huge country, but minimum 10,000 rupees, because they are everywhere, we are denying education, employability, everywhere we are knocking, nobody is ready to support us. Then how we can survive? This is 15% population story, entire family in a trauma, can't go to job, can't leave the kid. That's why people abandon the child.
Yes, dear. And we understand what you've shared. And I hope that the government of India, the government of all the states,
Should
like all the state
government to
governments and the
do
central government, come forward and increase the amount of whatever the amount of money that's
benefits.
being deposited for the specially abled, because it's our duty to see that they are living a dignified life. Like in 2000,
Mm.
you cannot have 2000 or 4000 in today's world. Also, is nothing. It'll just vanish away just in 3 or 4 days, and that's done. We want the government of India to support all the specially able children, and all the state governments as well come forward and work hard together to make a beautiful world for each one of
Better, my view is, if you come to know also in the fetus itself, we have to screen, tighten, do one single special needs should come outside, either mentally ill, physically ill. I'm because the challenge here, survival,
Very true.
God only knows. Very pain till my last breath. It's paining me, but what to do? I'm here.
Yes,
I
dear.
used to cry a lot. It's a punishment for us.
Yes, dear. I understand your pain. I understand that. As a mother, I understand what you're going through, and but still, you're very brave, and you're still, standing strong for your daughter. That's really nice.
Because I want to convey a message. This life is very, I want to tell everything about financially, economically, emotionally. After we receive a special kid, it's not a bed of roses. You can't dream like you can't live in a dreamland. It's very hard. As a parent, you have to go through a lot. Better prepare yourself for a war.
Yes, dear. Ma'am, what I'd like to ask you is now, like from day one, you knew that your daughter was like visually impaired, and your spouse left you and has gone away. Have you not ever thought of getting remarried? Did you not want a partner in your life? Because see, we all need someone to love and care for us in the right way. So what about you? Did you feel the
Sometimes I
need?
used to think, sometimes I used to think, now also I used to think, if I'm having a better partner, he will take care of me also. No, emotionally, if I'm getting disturbed, nobody is there to tap me. Sometimes I used to think. We are also longing, we are also as a human, we used to long for love and kindness only. No,
Yes, dear. I
I'm
understand.
I'm dragging alone everything. That time I used to think, if I'm having a better life, maybe understanding life, but it is, I I don't want to, because after seeing my husband, I don't want to share my life with, because he may be like that only. How he can accept this? as I come to know about so many father roles. So, but I used to think sometimes a better partner is with me. He will he will be supporting me, or he will understand my, if come to know, oh, I'm doing the best thing for my daughter. He will be a support moral for me. Like that, I used to think sometimes. As a
Yes.
human being, it's normal, no?
Yes, dear. Thank you for being very honest on sharing that. That's really nice of you to open up and share, because it could resonate with other parents or other single parents, like what is the turmoil that you're going through personally as well. Ma'am, what I've also read and we've heard, like a single parent who has a specially able child or a single parent with a child, when they remarry and have a new partner in their life, the father molests the child. So this is one very big thing that we've heard. And in the absence of the mother, the step parent takes advantage of the child and sexually abuses the child, either male or female child. Now, have you heard of such cases? Has your community members or any of the people shared this with you? And if yes, what are the steps that we need to take?
People, I heard about this father, stepfather molestation, everything also heard. But as far as the things is concerned, we have to equip the kid, and if the girl child is there, we should after one writer wrote this: if girl child is there, don't get married, or settle the kid and you get married. If you are not strong enough, settle the kid and you do remarriage. Like that, she suggested. But happening, we must be very careful. And to my knowledge, we can gauge a male if he is a sexual abuser or not.
There are more good people in the world than bad. So we always should concentrate on the positive vibes, the people who are really supportive, than concentrating or giving our energy to the negative people in our lives who don't support us or don't stand for us when we need them the most. Dear ma'am, thank you so much for being a source of inspiration today. I really had a wonderful time. It was a heart-to-heart conversation with you. I had so many questions wanting to ask a parent who has a special is a specially able child. All these questions which I've asked you today, and you've opened up so well. You are so genuine when you shared all of that. And I would love many other parents to come forward and share their journey with us to create awareness. What is the point here that we discuss all of this is to create awareness for other people to come forward, to be a source of support, to be aware with regard to what kind of people should be in and around their children's vicinity, right? Or in the space where the child lives. All of that. So I really thank you so much for being a great source of inspiration today. Thank you so much, dear.
Thank you for this wonderful opportunity to share me and my daughter's journey.
Thank you very much, dear. Thank you so much.
Let's embrace, include, inspire.
Very true. That's very true. And I'd like to thank Dr. Vijay Lakshmi for sharing your contact details with me, so that I could have a wonderful conversation with you to create awareness and to understand the life of a single mother who is able to take care of her specially able daughter with pride and dignity, and of course, with a lot of resilience. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Excellent.
24th
Excellent. We
birthday.
will wish you for your birthday. We'll come personally there and wish you. We'll have
Thank you. You can come to my home. We will have a get together and dinner. I will
Take you to
take
hotel.
you to hotel.
How sweet. That's really nice. I'm so happy that you've shared that. Definitely, we'll meet you on your birthday and we'll have a good time with you, Jyoti. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Kalai Selvi, ma'am. Romba romba nandri, ma. Stay
Thank you.
connected and stay blessed, dear.
Thank you very
Thank
much for this
you.
wonderful opportunity. Have
Good
a good day.
night.
Good
Have a
night.
good night. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Yes, dear. God bless. Thank you.
God bless.
Bye.
Bye-bye, ma'am. Bye. So, my dear friends, with this, we come to an end now to the International Fab Talks for today. We'd love you to share this video with the right kind of people. Let it reach the right kind of people who could come forward to support the specially able children, to support single parents who take care of their specially able children. We want the world to be more aware and more compassionate towards the specially able children around the world. And today they have shared their journey so well with us. We would love you to do us the small favor of resharing it in different groups, or resharing it with the right kind of government officials or corporate managements, such that they could come forward and be a source of any kind of help or support to the community, that is the specially abled community. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment to the International Fab Talks. And above all, do be a good parent, take care of your children in the right way, and give them all the love and care that you have. And at the same time, train them for life. Let them learn independence and let them become very strong. This is the message we get from our celebrity guests who are here with us, none other than Kalai Selvi and her daughter Jyoti, who have really lit up this beautiful platform and has made it extra special today with their presence. With this, we'd like to sign off now by thanking them for their time and the energy that they have shared here today on the Fab Talks. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Jyoti.